Hey guys. All right. So today's topic is about uh, the cheapest way to sell your house. Now, there's several ways to sell your house. You can use a title company. Not a lot of people know that. You can use a broker, flat fee broker, or you could use a real estate agent. Now, the cheapest way by far is to use a title company because you don't have a broker and you don't have his real estate agents that you need to pay their commissions for. So that's why it's cheaper. But it's also, it could lead to risk. You could be exposed. And these agents and brokerage firms, or not brokerage firms, but brokers, have the experience and the knowledge and the skill set to exercise their fiduciary duty to protect you and give you the best counsel for any like risk or whatever it may be. So that's why there's a broker and a real estate agent, so they can save you money and whatever they can, whatever the case may be. But anyways, so a title company is cheap because all you got to do is you got to go down there to a title company. You can choose which one you want. There's a whole bunch. I'm not going to go into any names or anything like that because I'm not affiliated with anybody yet. But all you need to do is find a title company, a property that you like, and the person's there, the owner, and then you make that exchange and you make it happen. The title company will have all the forms that you need, and then you guys settle on a price, and that's that. But what if you don't trust the person? What if you don't know the person? What if you like the home, but you don't know who the person is? Then what happens? If it's a relative, then it's different because there's some trust there, and you have that like foundation of rapport built, and maybe you grew up in that home or whatever the case may be, right? So if it's like a relative or a good friend that you trust, yeah, you can use a title company, right? By no means am I giving you the authority to use the title company. It's just a suggestion, in my experience, right? But, explore that option. That might be right for you. I don't know. Okay. So then the second cheapest way would be using a flat fee broker or a broker that you know and have them facilitate things for you. Now, when you use a real estate professional, you expect certain things like their knowledge, right? You expect them to look after you and kind of like carry you through the whole process. That way, there's no pitfalls. So there's some flat fee brokerages out there. You can do a Google search. I had a tough time finding one here in Arizona, but in Hawaii, there's a specific one that I used, and they charged me like $3,000, I think it was, to sell a a decent sized home. And it saved me a lot of money because let's say, for example, you have a $500,000 home in Hawaii, and you got to pay the brokerage like 3%, and then the buyer's agent like another 3%. And then you have closing costs. Well, that's 7%. So what is 7% of $500,000? It's probably 5 times 7 was that like 42? I don't know, 42,000. I don't know. I can't do math right now because I don't have my calculator, whatever the case may be. But it's a lot of money. So one way is to use that flat rate broker because they only charge you like a flat fee. And if the buyer has an agent, well, you got to pay their commission too. But nonetheless, it saves you money. So from there on, then you have, if you can't find a flat fee, if you can't do the title company, and then you can't do a flat fee broker, then why not do a broker who will charge you like the bare minimum? Maybe they'll charge you 4%, 2% for them, and 2% for the buyer or the seller, whatever side you're on, and then 1% for like closing costs, just estimates, right? Then that's better because typically you could be losing out on or paying out on 6% or 7%. So that's what the third option. And then the fourth option is having a real estate agent. Now, the purpose of a real estate agent is to the broker spreads himself way too thin when there's so many transactions, so he needs to like delegate his authority And so these agents delegate his authority. But nonetheless, they're authorized to do so and do all these transactions via the broker, right? So when you get involved with the real estate agent, you pay the real estate agent, you pay the broker, you pay the two real estate agents, the buyer and the seller, then you pay the broker and the closing cost. So that would be the most expensive alternative in my experience. So if you take away one real estate agent, that saves you money. If you take away two real estate agents, that saves you money. If you take away the broker, that saves you money, and that leaves you with the title company. So that's the cheapest way to buy and sell property. The less hands it needs to go through, the more it saves you in the long run. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a line. I think you have my information down below. And remember to respect each other out there on the road, in business, everywhere. Let's try to spread some respect. All right, guys, have a good one. That's all I got for title companies, brokerages, and real estate. Hope you guys enjoyed. And subscribe right there.